So you've bought Sims 4 for rent, or maybe you haven't and you're just curious, and now you want to know what the top 5 items are. In my humble opinion, here they are. Also, thank you EA for the Sims 4 for rent game code I'll give away over on Instagram. I guess I kinda gave it away. But yeah, before we get to the good, I am very excited to be able to host a giveaway on my Instagram account. The giveaway will be for Sims 4 for rent game code for PC or Mac. I'm sorry to all the console players out there, it was only for PC and Mac. Please find the rules on the pinned Insta post. The link for my Instagram is in the video description. Thank you and good luck. Moving on to the top 5 items for rent. I have to say, this was hard to pick the top items from this pack. Not because there were tons of items that were calling out my name like, Catchy, pick me, I'm so great. But it was sort of the opposite issue. Aesthetically, this expansion pack is gorgeous. Content-wise, it's another story. There's not really a lot of things to pick from here. However, there are 5 items that are better than the rest. I wanted to start off small, but mighty. It's always a joy to be able to have a decorative item that is functional as well. And this little baby is no exception. Here we have a woven basket that comes in 7 different colors and designs, 5 of them being a chevron pattern and 2 are plain. The best part about this basket is that your sim can use it as storage. Items like this are so incredibly helpful for those players who enjoy collecting items. Maybe it's rocks, figurines, plants, bugs, whatever. It's nice to be able to display those items, and sometimes it's nicer being able to store your cherished things away in a pretty little container. Talking about items that have function and are pleasing to the eye, let's talk about these items. Yep, I'm counting several items for this. Sue me, but don't actually, please. We've had radiators before from the Vampires game pack, and if you own that pack, then you would probably know that the radiators were not functional. Now, with the base game update before For Rent was released, those radiators and the brand spanking new ones are in fact functional. Here we have them, one design that is chipped and another that is normal. There are several swatches for each of them as well. And be careful, because they can start a fire if you have stuff too close to it. So now it is a fire hazard, as it should have been all along. Next we have this water heater. The water heater comes with different swatches, including ones that make it look chipped and used. If you're using the water heater, it helps ensure your water is nice and hot, although you have to maintain it, and be careful if it breaks down. The water heater will make your water utility usage more efficient. Similarly, there's the electrical fuse box. This item comes as a functional and a non-functional one, so you can have a decorative one or you can have the functional one. The functional one helps keep the lights on. When it's working, it'll make power usage more efficient. This is another item that you have to make sure you maintain it. Our final item is sadly non-functional. It's more for looks. It's the wall-mounted air conditioning unit. I love adding things like this to the outside of some builds. I think it adds a little extra to the exterior design. As an avid tea drinker myself, in fact I am drinking a tea right now as I'm recording this, I've always been shocked by the lack of kettles in the game. Sure, we've had the Tea Magic personal brewer, and that did a fantastic job at making only tea. I feel like an appliance for tea and a multi-use item like a kettle are 2 completely different things. With an electric kettle, a standard Canadian small kitchen appliance, you can boil water for tea, instant coffee, hot chocolate, instant soups and ramen, whatever you want. It's convenient to plug in a device, pour some water into, turn it on, and get boiling hot water in a few minutes. This simple convenience was something Sims or players haven't had the pleasure of experience in-game until now. Although the kettle in-game isn't as multifunctional as the one in real life, you can still boil water for numerous things. Like for tea, a cup of hot water, coffee, and hot cocoa. It's nice that they've given us 2 different designs for the kettle. One looks very modern and reminds me of this set of kitchen appliances that already exists in the game, and the other one is more antique looking. Despite this, I am sad that there's no third option, a more basic looking one. I feel like these ones are way more common to see, and so I'm sad they did not include it. Marbles and Hopscotch are childhood classics. Plus, it's finally giving kids, and adults to a degree, more playful backyard games to do. That's why I've chosen them to be featured here. Marbles, it was kind of hard to figure out how to work it. Whenever I clicked on it, it would give me this option, and even then, it was grayed out. So, I got to work. I went to the night market every evening to purchase 2 marbles, because they only sold 2 marbles, hoping that at some point I would have enough of them to play. And then, after some time, I realized that this activity is only something kids can do. So yeah, I wanted more kids-focused games, and I got more kids-focused games. I can't be angry at that, I guess. If you were like me and you collected some marbles, you can actually put 15 of them into this jar right here, and there's 15 different colored marbles. Some of the marble colors are rare, and they cost between 200 to 2,500 simoleons. Uncommon marbles are valued between 80 to 120, and common ones are between 25 to 50 simoleons. The game your children can play includes simply play marbles, play for keeps, practice, and they can watch. If you're not a child sim, you can only watch children play if you wanted to. I am sad that with only one sim, you can't officially play Hopscotch. You can only practice, which is essentially the same thing as playing, just with different words. Anywho, you would need at least 2 sims to officially play the game. It's also like the official version of Hopscotch, meaning your sim will toss a rock down, and wherever it lands, they must skip over that square. On their way back, they must pick up the rock and complete the course. In real life, there are so many different ways to play this, and you might go through a Hopscotch course without the extra added step of throwing a rock. You might just be doing it really fast or doing it backwards or some stuff like that. There's also like feature parts in a course where you turn around and you do it backwards for like a part of the course. Or the course has different setups. Maybe it's in a circle, maybe there's islands, things like that. You get creative with it. In For Rent, we got the basic one, and I think it's pretty good. This item will definitely be fantastic for public parks, daycares, or any other child-focused lots. It's nice to have activities like this. There are 3 mailboxes that came with For Rent. They all look like this. I like this because this is completely different to previous mailboxes, where they were only a single unit mailbox. It's perfect for multi-unit lots. Where I'm from, there's mailboxes like this, and this mailbox actually reminds me of it. Those little neighborhood mailboxes where everyone goes to the same place to grab their mail. I mean, it's not an exact match, but it's close enough. The mailboxes come in several colors. I'm fond of the red and white one personally. Something else that's new would be the ability to sort through your junk mail. When you do this interaction, you might get lucky and find some coupons. The coupons will go into your Sim's inventory. You'll also find a pop-up notification, and you'll find it as a moodlet. Although for me, when I found the coupons, it didn't appear as a moodlet. So I don't know if that was just me in my game, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You can also go through other Sims mailboxes and possibly find out some juicy secrets about them. If you do find a secret, you can read about it in that Sims profile from the Relationships tab. That's it, folks. Don't forget to go check out the Sims 4 For Rent giveaway I'm hosting on Instagram. I am so excited to be able to host something like this. It feels great to be able to give away an entire freaking expansion pack. So if that interests you, please go check out my Instagram. I really hope somebody who watches my videos wins it. And yeah, I'm just too excited. Alright, until the next video, keep being you. Bye!